How's everyone going? How's everyone going with the doing? I do wonder.
Nice job,
Where
Alistair.
the fuck is Riley?
The
I thought
Grumpy
Riley
Bob
was
just
coming.
resubbed for 70 months.
Nice jump, Alistair.
PLEV-basso just resubbed for 63 months, 63 years.
I talked about the compendium a bit, and I am without sympathy for people who are unhappy. Genuinely. I have no sympathy. None. Couldn't muster less sympathy if I tried. This compendium's rubbish, is what you asked for, collectively. All the years of whinging.
Five seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm sure you did like last
Dire
year's,
team
but were you
back.
one of those people that was saying things like, oh, they only give a shit at TI because it's worth money? If you weren't, fair enough, but a lot of
10
people were.
seconds remaining.
Oh, the prize pool for TI is too big, it skews Dota towards one tournament.
5 seconds.
Oh, they do nothing all year, and then only when the TI comes round they make all this money. Same old arguments, time after time after
Radiant
time. Well,
team ban.
now you've got
Radiant
what you
team
wanted.
ban.
Now you have no compendium that's in any way comparable to the previous compendiums, but
10 seconds.
stuff the rest of the year. So congrats.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't give a shit. I'm perfectly happy either way. I play Dota pretty much every day, or watch it, or cast it, and have done for about 10 years. So quite honestly, if there was no compendium, I would still be doing this. The compendium is
Dire
a bonus
team
for
ban.
me. And the problem is, that is the same position of most people that play Dota. They like hats, but they really
10
don't
seconds
give a shit
remaining.
about pro Dota. If they did,
5 seconds remaining.
every single Dota tournament would have a comparable number of
Radiant
viewers
team back.
as it does people that play Dota, and it doesn't. There are people that just watch and don't really play, but there are an
10
awful lot of
seconds
people that
remaining.
just play and do not follow the pro scene. They just don't
5
care.
seconds
They
remaining.
might watch some highlight vids, but they're not watching it live. You know, you get the grand final of a major going on, maybe it's got 90, 100,000 viewers.
Radiant team
There will also be an awful lot of people at that time playing
Dire
Dota who are not
team
watching.
ban.
So there you go. Pro
Hey,
Dota
what's up?
as a thing. Riley,
Dire
talking
team
of Pro Dota, here comes one of my co-commentators this
Radiant
evening.
team
Do you know why Plague isn't
Phantom
joining us? I can tell you
Assassin.
if you don't.
Oh, can I guess?
Yes.
He's too busy firing his butler.
Dire team ban.
It's
gotta
a
get a new one.
very good guess, and in any other situation, I would give you points on the board for that. But it is because he is the Wogan's
Oh,
Wizards
of course
coach.
he's drafting.
So
yeah,
he is in the draft as we speak, young Riley.
he might he's very good at multitasking. Might also be firing
10
his
seconds
butler.
He
remaining.
could also be giving the old butler
Yes.
firing a try. For the
5
100th time.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I forgot that he's. We're gonna get a biased cast.
Yeah. Well, no,
Dire
because
team back.
it's not so much biased. I mean, yes, he does want them to win, but you'll also hear the pure rage
Yeah,
of an impotent leader who cannot actually be there to tell his team what to do. And he's like, Wogan, what are you doing? Oh my god! Ah!
I've heard the lads don't listen. I mean, I know the lads don't listen very well,
don't
but I've heard
seconds
in
remaining.
particular these lads are tough to coach.
They
5
are.
seconds
Riley is not
remaining.
the guest caster this week. There is a guest caster on Friday. Looking forward to it. But Riley is a guest caster and a welcome one, but he's not the one I announced because I didn't know
Pleasure.
he was going to be casting until just before we went live.
It's because Ashwin is too busy playing Minecraft.
He said he wasn't
Not
feeling
interested.
very well.
Well, he lied to you. Sorry, but he lied to you. He's just playing Minecraft.
I'm shocked.
He might also not be feeling well, but he didn't say that to me. And I happen to know that he's playing Minecraft, so you know,
Radiant team back.
you never know. Maybe he's also not feeling well.
Oh, I
Shout out
forgot
to-
turn on
shout
my
out to
audio.
Hunter.
Hold on. I haven't turned on my audio for any of these
Radiant
games.
Oh,
team
shoot.
pick.
Yeah, I guess I'd better do the same.
I mean, honestly, who's watching in the fucking client? I've said it before.
Nobody watches in the client. Is it open mic on both party team?
No, so you just go open mic on team and mute co-broadcasters and you're
Yeah,
away
yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, they got the witch doctor they wanted, but
5
Wogan got the
seconds
PA, and
remaining.
we saw yesterday, young Riley, that if you get PA, you pick PA. And let's see if Mancaf can figure out how to beat PA. Yesterday, I can't remember who was in the game. I think it was Jeff versus James. Could be wrong. It was James versus someone, I think. Anyway, whatever the second game was yesterday that we cast, it was a
Shortly
cracker.
let you know.
All right,
Is
it was a cracker.
Jeff and Too Hot for Dota?
I think it might have been, yeah. They had the PA, and I think Jeff, which has that's the team with what's his name on it as their carry. What's his fucking name?
Is it potentially James and
The Billionaires.
was it the
No, that was
Billionaires?
game one, I thought. I thought Jeff
did
versus
have a
Too Hot for
PA.
Dota was second. I could be wrong. But was it the first? Either way, fuck it. I don't give a shit. What happened was they picked
There's some
PA
PAs, yeah.
first, and the counter that the other team came up with was Spectre. And Plague was like, this is the worst possible supposed counter. This is the worst matchup in
Dire
Dota.
team
That was his opinion.
Was it Kulama?
Yeah, so the reason
Yeah, so
is
it was James.
that
and
PA has a break built into her hero with Shard
Yeah.
that is on a super low cooldown, especially once she gets Ags. Eagle picked Spectre, and they lost. It was a bad pick.
10 seconds
It seems like
remaining.
it was a pretty close game. There was.
It was a
I'm looking at the
great
graph
game.
here.
It was a great game.
5 seconds remaining.
But the game that was really close was Troll. That was Troll versus TA was essentially the big showdown.
Dire team
That would have been.
That was some game. That was James versus, I think. Oh wait, who the fuck does Ben play for?
I'm just having a look now. It
Mad
looks like
Max
the-
Molds, I am going to ignore you because I don't know if you're an Immortal player.
10 seconds
Plague
remaining.
said it was. I trust him. And the break duration doesn't need to be
5
long
seconds
because she can
remaining.
break you and get on top of you and blow you the fuck up. So it's kind of over. Yeah,
So-
Ben is too hot for Dota. So Ben
Yeah,
went.
Too Hot for Dota and Jeff.
Ben went Zeus, a bad hero,
Radiant
did nothing
team
all game. They had a troll. Kara was playing troll. It was almost impossible for them to sort of
Oh wow!
lose
They
this
lost
game.
all game.
Yeah, they lost
Except-
all game. But then right at the end they pulled it back. Every time.
Except
Like
they
they
didn't-
gave up megas. This was a
10
mega creep
seconds
comeback,
remaining.
Riley. It was
That's
fucking
cool.
ridiculous, dude. It was ridiculous.
5
And yes, Wogan was
seconds
standing
remaining.
in. He was playing Sven in that game.
You start to think once Wogan stands in for someone, maybe he didn't really want Goon to do very well. You know,
I think
He's
he
got
just wants to
some,
play Dotes, brother. I don't think he
I think he
cares.
does.
Dire
I don't
team
think he
pick.
Plague said at the start, there is no way Troll loses this game. Troll just needs these two items and they're away with it. And the Troll didn't take the right 25 talent wouldn't
Nice
wouldn't
jump,
get the
Alistair.
shard.
Fletcher
It was
metti just
awful, and Plague was
resubed
just
for
grinding his
22
teeth.
months.
10 seconds.
They did come out with it in the end. An 83-minute
5
game.
Yeah, it
Holy
was
shit, bro.
amazing. It was worth it though. It was very tense. There was long periods where all that was happening was TA was just clicking buildings, and the entire team was just standing there watching her do it. And once the troll and the slaughter went in, they fucking rinsed them, but they were super cautious. The problem is they had a Magnus. They were worried the Magnus was going to grab them and take them away.
Yeah, the old interrogation.
But that's why the whole point was, if you get 25 on troll, you can pop your ult, whether you're stunned or not. You just mash it. It's a strong dispel. You just press it and you just go ham, and then there's nothing they can do.
Remaining.
But he took whirling axes.
He did indeed.
That's correct.
He did indeed. So Plague was like
Radiant
smashing his head on the table at that point. So they
Yeah,
picked
it's-
Viper and Underlord. I don't think Mancaf want to win. I'm not going to lie. I get it. The Viper counter to PA. I get it. But I really think Viper Underlord is a shitty 2 heroes. These are a couple of fucking waddlers.
10
How are they going to
seconds
catch this
remaining.
Lycan?
Like,
However, young Riley, they
Just
have
fast.
picked Rubik.
Radiant team
Rubik
back.
is a loosey hero.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm
Even
not
in this
kidding.
tournament?
The goons are dreadful on Rubik. If this is a good goon Rubik, I'll be stunned.
Let's have a look at some stats here.
Dire team
For
back.
Rubik, he's not great. He's 11 for 12 in this tournament.
In L's,
Wins 11 wins, 12 losses, 47% win rate.
I mean, the main issue is
They
I've
do pick
never
him
seen
a
a Rubik
lot.
where I think, oh yeah, the lads have picked
seconds
Rubik.
remaining.
They're good on this hero. It's almost like Ben Zeus yesterday was a non-factor.
5
I
seconds
suspect a lot of the
remaining.
goon Rubiks are similarly. The game was won. The Rubik was not a factor. That's my problem.
Dire team pick.
Who are they?
Well,
picking?
if they go with the Venge PA lane, which is nuts,
good.
you will blow the fuck out of people with that lane. It is so strong.
It's really scary.
And Lycan Rubik is,
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know, it's going to be pretty rough. This is a tough pick.
5 seconds
Will this be
remaining.
a Viper mid then?
Yeah, I think it
I
is. Yeah.
suppose.
So the issue
Must
is
be.
Plague is now
Must be.
saying you're going to be playing mid against Viper, and is Pango still in the pool? Pango is still in the pool. So Pango, great hero, obviously. They can't really do anything to Pango when he's rolling. They don't have anything that stops it or anything like that. They can't fit a Bane into their lineup. They can't really fit much else into the lineup that's going to do anything. So Pango would be good because he's a really strong mid. The issue is Viper against Pango is not fun if you don't know the matchup. Now, Ashwin said yesterday he's played a lot of Pango mid, and he's played against a lot of lanes where he's like, this is going to suck. And he finds it okay against Viper. As soon as a Viper starts clicking you, can just cha-cha-cha away, and Viper doesn't have the speed to catch up with you. So it's not too bad. But you are going to spend a lot of time standing about, I think. So the goons want to think, what the fuck do we pick against Viper? And now they're running down the list. What are you comfortable playing mid against Viper? And they're
There you
going
go.
with Pango. This is because of that conversation yesterday. I guarantee you, we'll ask Plague about this, but Plague was like, I'm telling you, Ashwin said it's not too bad. We will see. We will see. Remember, it's not Ashwin being able to give advice here. It's going to be on Plague. He might just be saying, I don't know what Ashwin does, but he says it's not too bad. And they really, if you can get past the lane,
5 seconds
there's
remaining.
nothing else that they have to deal with you. So don't worry about it.
I just want to. A lot of people say, Ted, that you're really bad at Dotes and that you don't know what you're talking about. That was pro. That was actually pro. I'm genuinely really impressed by that.
Dan, you realize Pango is on PA's team, brother? Like, they're on the same team. If PA... Okay, well,
Okay.
they've done it. They've run it back. This happened
GG.
yesterday, and it was not good for the Spec. So, very interested to see why Alfredo was landed on Spectre here.
They what do they call that in poker when they play the hand like they run it again or do something?
Run
like
it
that?
twice?
Run it twice. Yeah, this is the same thing. Spectre into PA. We'll see.
But Dan, what difference does it make? It's their pick. Like, we're talking about whether Wogan's Wizards are going to pick what they're going to pick mid. So why are you typing about Pango getting blown up by PA?
Hi, Plague.
Hello.
Plague. did. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Riley.
Can you please tell us about this Pango pick? I want to know more about this. Do you think it's a good pick into Viper?
It's okay. Like, typically melee versus Viper is kind of a death sentence. But because of Pango's mobility, so long as Hellboy doesn't just uselessly use his abilities to farm. If you think about it, right, like, Viper hits you twice on Pango, you go swish, 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 and move out of his range, and you hit him 4 times for his 2 hits on you. So generally speaking, you trade okay. And because you can clear the wave quite quickly, I think we're just pretty happy with it as the idea of it, just getting on top of them, fucking their supports up, and kiting Viper in the late game, right? It's not all about lanes.
So, Plague,
especially when you're rocking a PA.
How much yesterday of the conversation we had where Ashwin was like, it's not too bad. You can do this, and you started thinking about it.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
So I said to Riley, they might pick Pango here because I know yesterday, we had a conversation in the draft about Pango into Viper, and Ashwin was like, no, it's not too bad. You just got to be careful, blah, blah, blah. And then we were like, oh, yeah, you can just shut away. So I thought it was funny. I said to Riley that
you said
they might
pretty much verbatim the same thing. Yeah, it was
funny.
Really impressive.
We literally talked about it yesterday.
What I'm saying is, I'm passing the blame to Ashwin if we lose this one.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm down. Like, one of my key players has been the offlaner of 85 cents Black and Mod. He's been really fucking good.
Really good.
So consistent in laning, such a good like builds across the game, and initiation's been flawless. So it's like kind of hard to not have him. I like Tech Killer. I like having someone who's got a bit of weird heroes to it, but I don't know Lycan. I don't know what Lycan can do or can't do. So I'm a bit nervous that this Lycan pick is going to be wrong. I mostly picked it to shut off Visage, because I think Lycan is pretty good against Visage. He gets on him quite easily and shuts his... like, can match him pace for pace.
So here's an issue, Plague. I'm pretty sure Tech Killer plays Lycan, Visage, and maybe something else like that. But I remember us casting them before and being told... Tech Killer's a Lycan specialist, and it was fucking shit. So
not being all that.
Oh, Bean just wants to die. That's a fascinating move. That is a nice
big stun in return. It's a big Maledict as well, isn't it? I think that's going to be multiple of our team going down and none of theirs.
That's one, and Tech Killer's going to be second.
Killer's dead.
Oh
3.
no! Oh, that is a disaster.
But your safe lane lives.
My safe lane lives.
Wowzers.
Let's see how it goes. You know, I've put a lot of faith in this PA. I was basically like, well, he's been begging for this PA all fucking tournament. I saw them banning a lot of heroes in preparation to pick Primal. Like, they got rid of, what was like, Jakiro, I can't remember. It was like 3 of their bans were like, they're paving way, I think, for a Primal. So we banned Primal and picked PA. We're like, let's just trust in the power. It's best of ones. Let's just trust in the power of PA. And worst comes to worst, we'll go low bracket and we won't try this experiment again. But these guys are good. They're a good fucking team.
They have picked Spectre into PA again.
They have,
saw that doesn't really work out. Because the Spectre yesterday fucking exploded when PA got on top. Like, Cock, I have never seen a Spectre look as flimsy as the Spectre in this game did. They literally, PA just goes on you, break, dead. Like, it's that quick.
We'll see what happens this time. Hellboy is getting... Oh, he missed the cha-cha-cha. He's getting clicked a lot. It's,
but look at this. Madge has used all of it on level 1 Q. He's kind of low mana now, so...
Yeah, we'll have to
again, the lane kind of stabilized a bit.
I mean, I guess the way to think of it is you're going to get clicked by Viper, whichever fucking hero you pick for mid. And if Pango is going to do more in this game, I suspect, than a Viper. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I know I would be more scared of a big fat Pango than a big fat Viper.
So the alternative was Lina, I was thinking about for the lane. But I agree, I think Lina in the lane, but then they picked the Spectre, and Lina, I don't think it looks that good anymore.
No.
So I'm hoping that I've got this concept in my mind of how team fights go. If it's kind of like equal farm, and there's no like crazy performances, is it should be Lycan and Pango go in, and chaos occurs. People are scrambling left, right, and center to dodge the roll to avoid the wolves. And in that, there is a lot of space in the fight for PA to choose who they want to kill. That's my concept. But as with most things, you never know.
You're stacking
actually
that
gonna
on just equal heroes and not crazy performances. But of course, this is the Goon International.
Oh,
Hellboy
Hellboy might be
example is just
fucked here.
Yeah,
He really got Aggie there.
I think he actually could have killed there if he landed the Q and picked up the water room.
Yeah.
It was the fact that he gave it to Viper that lost in that fight. So I like the play, but yeah,
missed
fucking
it.
it up afterwards
Yeah,
is
he
not
missed
good.
it. It's nice to see people go for those plays though. I like that, but it didn't work out this time.
It didn't work out.
You'd rather see the
Middle
aggression than
tower
nothing.
Yeah,
is
just
under
try
attack.
something. I mean, they got a bit about them because it doesn't work this time. But if it does work, we'd be saying, "What a fucking play!"
Sometimes you just got to do like the CS:GO and just say NT, you know, NT.
What is that?
Nice try.
Noob
Nice try.
tosser.
It's like one of the really nice things about CS:GO chat is they're probably all a bunch of toxic pieces of shit. But whenever someone goes for a clutch and it doesn't quite work, they always say nice try.
Yeah, but they're
because
being
you just sometimes you just got to go for it.
You know they're being sarcastic. These are
No, they're really
online
not.
gamers.
Genuinely, it's like if someone goes in 1v4 and gets 3 kills, there will be nothing but nice tries. And it's genuine. It's genuine.
Oh,
It's like
really?
that's hard. Yeah.
I
Just because you're a cynic doesn't mean the world is the same
Hey,
as what you
have
think it is.
you know what fucking CS:GO players are like? They're some of the worst. They're almost as bad as Dota players. I'd be stunned if
they
they were
are
like
all
suddenly
toxic.
this
And they say nice
magnanimous,
try. And
"Oh,
they say nice try."
I'm a sportsman at heart. I don't believe it. I think they're sarcastic. I think they're being sarcastic. I would assume they were. Just don't speak.
Anyway, what's happening in? So my PA is kind of getting destroyed, which
Yeah, it's not great.
it was expected. We're like, what pos 5 do we want to pick to protect this PA? And I was like, man, we could just pick Rubik. I feel like it's kind of a funny Rubik game. But we sacked the lanes a bit to pick Rubik, and we sent Venstop instead. But I believe a lot in the Rubik versus Underlord being really sad to play for the Underlord team. We've seen that
that
so
is
many
true.
times. So that's why I picked it.
Of
I was
course.
like,
I was
Underlord,
like-
Wish Doctor, Lion. There's a lot of good spells to steal there, and you can put out a lot of control in the fights to back your team up.
So a plague, I was like, oh, they picked Rubik. I reckon one of the lads talked Plague into this, but you are right. Against the Underlord, that is super fucking spicy.
So it was actually,
You can't cast
me.
your
So
spells.
I had to talk Jake into it.
You
Well,
literally
Cheeto might be
cannot
dead
cast
here.
your spells.
That's a big maledict. Will she take down?
Nah, it should be fine.
No.
Fine. Whew. What's the deal with the raindrop?
Which raindrop?
Jido has a raindrop.
I guess it gets for Maledict ticks.
It doesn't proc.
Doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, in which case I don't know why they've got it.
Underlord? Does it proc on Underlord's Firestorm?
I don't think it does, because it's quite low damage, but consistent, right? Like, it's only 50 damage. Maybe it does, but you'd also be hit by another one. Yeah, but 120 magic damage is what it blocks.
The problem, it would burn out in one.
Hellboy's-
Oh shit! Hellboy's dead
Hellboy's
again.
been killed.
You've talked them
This
into
is-
an owl here, Plague.
This is a 5-0
I trust.
at 5 minutes.
I trust the comeback.
We've seen.
And
some.
also, like saying that, it's just the Pango lane that's actually going badly. Like, farm is pretty equal across the board. The rest of it.
So the Underlord
Yeah,
is
you're winning
having a
bot.
time, but bot seems to be going okay, I guess.
And I'm a big fan of Viper being the win lane, lose lane. I mean, obviously, if we were better, I'd be able to say, I think my supports will come mid for this 6-minute rune and help Pango kill this Viper right now.
Right.
If my supports are better, they'd have TP'd right here and they'd have killed him. But we're not. We haven't got that. Like, Cowboy's just fed again.
Oh, lucky on the uphill
Radiant's
misses.
bottom tower is under attack.
He's cursing your name right now,
Because
Plague.
it is like we're so used to thinking of mid as just it's a separate world from the rest of the game, and it's all about this 1v1 mid. No, like you can always come and help your mid laner out.
Amen.
I think the big thing, especially because I play so much support, the big thing is that your mid needs to just talk a bit more. Just if something needs to happen, just call for it. Just say TP mid. I'm TP in mid. You just don't die silently. I hate the silent.
Yeah, the silent, not any help, and you've got like 5 HP. I do that as well. It's because I'm generally focused so fucking much, I forget to speak.
Just a bit more communicate, especially if one of the side lanes is going well and or going poorly, and you need something to do. You can't just sit in lane and lose. Being able to TP, but if you just come mid without any comms, it's real bad. So just talk a bit more if you play mid lane.
There you go.
True.
That's why he brought you in, Riley. The support player's perspective.
Yeah, it's different. It is different.
I mean, I play support as well.
Radiant's courier
I'm just
has
shit.
been killed.
Well,
How about kill someone's courier just to fuck with them and then go like mid? I respect it.
Sandlord is fairly fat.
Dire's middle tower.
The Viper
He's having
is
a
pretty
reasonable lane.
chunky, but a couple of waddlers. Hellboy has to ult to live. Hoping that the rune is top.
He's begging for it.
It is top,
gets
it's
it.
a regen, and now he's going to go top and maybe try and do something. Without roll, but perhaps they can attempt to fight. Maybe kill this Witch Doctor, get a kill on the
He's
board.
committed the cardinal sin though. No corrosion.
Yeah. As Bongo down.
Oh, what? Okay. It's one of the things I never understand is why. It's not even.
here's Madge. Just
I think
clicking
Wogan needs to press
Wogan.
E and he could probably live. Oh, that's a bit too late. Unlucky.
Oh,
Well, that's the magic TP, and now this is a bit of space for Hellboy to recover a bit. It's not ideal, but 4 TPs, 4 stop,
Under attack.
or 4 heroes, 4 stop.
That's a cyniism right there.
It is. You're on copium, is what I'm saying.
Your carry dies, your support dies.
What I was going to say was, I've noticed a lot when mid laners come gank my lane.
Radiant's middle
If they
tower
work
is
with
under
me,
attack.
we'll kill the position 3. But
Right.
they always go and kill the position 4, and then just leave.
It's because they
And
just
it's-
want to kill. They want the
It's
money.
It's so
Castrated with
frustrating, 'cause I'm like, I need this
259
fucking Underlord to
viewers.
die.
Radiant
And
that's
they
two
always
waves
just
or something.
choose to kill the Witch Doctor.
It's the squishier hero, but you just again, mid laners, just say something.
They're greedy.
Just speak.
Here we go,
So
Dave.
often,
They'll see
I will
Alfredo
say,
here.
quite often when I try and rotate, the issue I have is I want people to just go in, just go start the fight, bait them onto you, and then I can come around the back and I'm like, let's go, lads, I'm coming top, and I look, and they're cowering behind the towers. Like, what? You've got to start shit. You got to go on them.
Jake with the through the teleport.
Yeah,
kill
that was
there
nice.
Pretty funny.
And then straight back top.
I love that. That's really good.
The cynicism is, for example, well, 4 of them TP'd up here, lads, when we lost 3 heroes for it. He's trying to see the positive. But the
They
problem
used
is,
all their
after a
ultis,
while,
guys. They
you
used
kind
all
of...
their ultis.
Yeah, they've used all their ults. It's like, yeah, but they team wiped us. And the goons have now adopted this, sadly, to mean anytime the enemy expends any resources, that's an upside. So, well, yeah, I guess. There are some occasions where you're like, right, they all bought back and they don't have buyback, and we're up in time to defend, and now we can win a fight. That's a positive.
Nice jump, Alistair.
It's an ult on
Nemo the
Cheeto.
Foxy
Oh,
all just
man, that's so
resubed
much
for
damage.
26 months.
she lives,
Love
though.
in TGT.
Not with the other
Not
commitments.
with the ult.
Oh, wow. 2 ults to use, lads. It's fine.
Yeah, 2 ults
But
used,
that's a genuine one. That's a genuinely okay death because you're a level 4 Venge and they're using
2 ults.
genuinely 2 ults to kill you.
Yeah.
Who cares? Level
Yeah.
4 Venge is worth less than the creep camp at this point.
What would be a plagueism? A plagueism is when you are fucking in the middle of nowhere and you die. That's a plagueism. Whether it be a
The
PFP
plague-
or a push-up
Dire's
from
middle
plague.
tower is
The
under
plague death is always I'm so happy with my farming like rotations, like my farming pattern. I'm like, man, I'm really in the zone here. I'm farming so well, and I just kind of forget that there are parts of the map that the enemy control. And it's very rude of them to actually stop me farming if you think about it. It's just unsporting.
Boy on a Madge.
Roll is
Just
a
don't have
heck
the
of a
damage.
gamble.
He's away.
Imagine it in. Oh, Jake is dead for it. Imagine in war.
Radiant's middle tower
Sir, we've
is
lost the
under
entire
attack.
platoon, but the enemy is out of ammunition.
They've used a lot of ammo, man.
It's a dub.
Yeah, exactly. PA may be in trouble here. The bongos, the
Definitely
maledict, the ult goes down.
just-
Wogan
come on.
dead.
He did just go in for no reason. God bless him. Going for that's a bit of a plague death to be honest. He's like, oh, there's only an underlord here. The other heroes don't exist, and just goes in to try and farm the wave and instantly gets killed. That is the
I've gotta say,
staple of the
Plague.
plague death.
This is so much depending on Tech Killer doing something here because
Dire's structures
the other lanes have not been good, my brother.
Well, when you look at net worth,
Let's have,
He's
a look,
matching
at, let's have a
Viper.
look at net worth.
PA is a little bit behind Underlords, but the same as Spectre. That's 2k lead with 11 deaths.
You're right.
bad,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
It is fine.
You're right. Respect you.
It
There's a
certainly could
Lycan
be
up here
much,
now,
much
and a
worse.
Viper. This is trouble. Tekila needs to get the
But we're
fudge out.
bringing all 5.
He's been ulted.
Okay, I would like him to ulti here and go for this fight. I don't know why he's just taking damage. Please, brother, press your ulti.
Far too late though.
That's
What-
so
what-
weird.
why would you do
Is
that?
weird?
Why would you do that?
I really think there's a fight you can have there with Lycan ulti and Pang ult.
You've got everything.
But
Now
you just
ult's down for
So
choose to
fucking
die.
weird.
Attack.
Like,
Sometimes boo-boos happen, you know.
yeah, but it's like, what are you doing? Like, just fucking ult. I mean, just go farm for the until it's back up if you want, but
Yeah, I
don't
know.
die.
Whatever, we are the Lycan was a bid to keep our early game alive, but we are a high ground team here, to be honest.
So that Lycan, by the way, that's 500 quid go in the way of Viper. That's the last
Yeah, I
thing
know,
you fucking
it's
need.
so bad.
that's-
You know what I smell, boys? Sniff the air. I smell panic.
I smell it as well, to be honest.
I smell panic! These lads are bricking it! They don't know what to do, they're terrified, they don't know how to approach the fights. Who's calling the shots? I don't know if Hellboy's a loud or a quiet player.
Jakeus is generally the
Nice
shot
jump,
caller.
Alistair.
Gusi
Then you're
Navarro
doomed,
Castre
sir.
Zubed
Doomed!
405
They are kind of doing
Happy
the
105
right-ish
year
thing,
anniversary Flax.
right? They have.
Hope you are
I think if
keeping well.
Jakeus has actually stolen the
Lots
other
of
spell, if
love,
he'd stolen
Gusi Ksotso.
Underlord's Q, this is pretty good play to stay up here on these 3 and spam
Pit,
the waves
Pit
out.
is good though. Pit is good.
Yeah, but it doesn't help you defend the tower that well. Helps
No.
you defend high ground really well, but towers you need the only supposed to drop the Q and walk away. Well, Hellboy's probably gonna die here.
Oh, the hex!
Bam.
Yeah, this has quickly gone from not terrible to pretty bad.
Yeah.
So what have we got? What's the enemy team got coming? Really?
You know what
So
I'd
they've
like
got
to
Greaves.
see from Mancap
Sure, go
here
on.
play, and correct me if I'm wrong, never fucking stop. Literally, just get behind this Viper and this Underlord, take buildings, take all this fucking farm, just keep this going.
Radiant's
Let
bottom
Lycan go
tower
do the
is under
pushing.
attack.
Apparently Lycan doesn't want to fight. So, cool. PA, doing alright on the farm, not gonna lie, but doesn't have Battle Fury yet. Just keep on plugging away, close out all these gaps, delay that Battle Fury by like 5-6 minutes. There's gonna be trouble. But they've already got it. Basically already got it.
Yeah,
heavy
so
bulldog.
again, the PA's net worth is going to start increasing ahead of Alfredo's, but Alfredo can contribute at the moment and PA can't. So this is the trade-off. But we are just patient. We need patient gamers. We accept the losses as they go. Lose some units along the way. So long as the war is won, we care not.
So do you know what you guys have got, Plague? This is the idea. As we've seen in multiple games in this Goon TI, going high ground is the death of so many teams that have a lead. They have a lead, they try to go high ground, they die. The only reason it worked yesterday was because they had a TA who hit 25 and had like 1,000,000 stacks of refraction, and for some reason the troll Slaughter were like, we'll wait until our buildings are gone and then we'll jump and kill them. But either way, it did kind of, you know, they were able to take their buildings, but then they lost the game. Jake dead.
So much panic, right? If he's thinking clearly, he's like, I'm dead. Lift, steal ulti, return ulti.
Yeah.
And that kills Viper right there. He would have died to this if Jake had kept his cool.
There is a
Or if
Lycan.
he might die anyway. The team is coming. But he's managed to dissuade Lycan, and everyone else is wisely leaving it be. I just don't, you never like to see a support dying and just not casting anything. Chuck some shit out there.
So please let's cast your spells. I've been saying it.
Please let's cast your spells. But we're still ticking along with the Wogan clock.
So let's talk about
Yeah.
their high ground. You're trying to come high ground. They've got swap to swap someone in and blow them the fuck up. You don't have a really good building hitter other than Viper. Oh shit, they got the Lion. Hellboy's gonna get out of there. He's away.
He probably needs to start TPing. If he doesn't, I think
So,
he might die to the
Viper
Maldic.
gets
Oh,
to
no,
that
he's fine,
point.
actually.
Viper gets to that point where his poison attack affects buildings. What point
Yeah,
is
so he
that
takes
at?
the
He
shard.
gets the shard, and then he can hit the buildings. He can do it. Has the dragon lance.
Yep.
But
So
you swap him in and blow him up. Maybe is that the play, or swap someone else in? I would kill this fucking witch doctor. In all honesty, I don't want to fight.
I think
against witch
the
doctor.
scary point will be Viper going high ground with BKB and Shard.
Yeah.
Should we survive that, then this game is pretty much ours. But it will be like 10 minutes, probably losing 3 racks, like probably all of one lane and half of another, I'm guessing, before PA is online to the point that Viper's too scared to do that anymore.
Do you know what
But it
your
only
team
takes one
has,
for
though,
dying-
Plague? Do you
Go on.
remember in the game yesterday with the Troll and the Slardar? MPR Slardar
Yeah.
spent a lot of time pushing out waves and didn't have the pushing power. We were like, man, can you imagine if it was Troll forcing them all back here? He'd be taking a lane of buildings. If they don't deal with Lycan, which is hard to do, if there's Lycan as his head on a swivel, that is going to be hard to do, then he can, while they're poking with Viper, he will push a lot harder. The issue is they've got this Underlord. They can get the pit, get down there, deal with Lycan, and all get back up and continue the push. So,
That's
Hellboy in trouble. Nope, he's going to back it up. That was spicy on szethw. Oh, here's the pit. He's been gotted.
that was huge from Bean. He's
Hellboy.
missed the Mally. I think he lives.
He does indeed
He
live.
has a big stick too. He's fine.
This is good. They're just wasting
I
some
like
time.
these plays. They're making a lot of space. And they're not making progress on tier 2s at the moment with this big Greaves timing.
And only 3k gold deficit at 19 minutes, despite being up 12 kills.
We
Yeah,
do,
well-
however, have the BKB now and Viper, so their team fight is
Radiant's
looking
bottom
strong.
tower
Yeah,
is
pretty
under
scary.
attack.
they are scary. If they choose to take a fight, if they have a favorable condition, I don't know what your guys can do. Wogan's wizards are just running away at this point. I think they just give up a tier 2 if
Yeah,
if
but
there's a
again,
big fight
tier
for it.
2s, you're happy to concede the entire map if you have to. As long
Yeah,
as you
so
have...
anything to win.
The way I think about Dota is generally, you can control 3/4 of the map safely. You can do it so you're near enough to each other, and you can cut waves, and you can control 3/4. If you try and control it all, you leave yourself open to being smoked on and ganked and killed. So as long as you have that little quarter remaining in which PA is squatting, and you're good at identifying which is your quarter of the map to play in, you will always find your farm on one hero. And if that hero is PA, holy shit, the things you can do.
Yeah. I want to say thank you, BTV. Thank you for having my announcer back. My question is, I've been streaming for 8 or 9 years now. And this is the first time you've been here and are surprised by this. Did you know that I streamed? Was this a thing? Like, I feel like my stream is something that people stumble across. And I guess I need to do more to get it out there as a thing that exists.
Here we go.
Oh, that
That's a
Greaves
big
has turned around
Greaves.
all that damage. Alfredo going in on Gakeus. Jito's trying to help out. Oh shit, Jito might
got
just
Lycan
go
coming in.
down
It's
here.
a hexed Hellboy. Kabam! He's dead.
They're gonna get Alfredo. They swap him back in. They got the damage. He's alive! Oh, he goes
There
down.
you go.
Goes down
It
to
will
the
be
acorn.
Probably a
Wogan tries to live.
4-man team, right?
Tech killer on the runaway.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh boy.
Structures are fortified.
Never knew I streamed. God, I need to get the word out there. What can I do? Take out a billboard.
You do collabs, isn't it?
Where should I
Stream
put it?
thing.
Huh?
You just do collabs with everyone. Just
mean,
constantly
Yeah, but
feature
who
everywhere.
the fuck is gonna stream with me? That's the question.
No, you gotta find your little crew.
Who do you
That's-
watch
that's-
then, BTV?
That's the stream away.
I mean, I just built a stream of people that I like playing games with and have fun with. The lads and, to a lesser extent, the
Dire's
goons.
bottom tower is under attack.
I just think it's more bands.
Yeah, it's good.
I didn't want to be that try-hard streamer that's like, sorry guys, can't play tonight, I got a collab with blah blah. It's just not my vibe.
Radiant's
I thought, you know,
middle tower is under
this being
attack.
my 10th TI,
Swap
that might
him.
help raise my profile somewhat, but apparently
Radiant's
not.
middle tower has fallen.
Through Shane? Yeah, well, Shane's the man, that's why. You watch Bulldog, okay.
Tower is under attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you have much crossover with Bulldog's
Yeah, okay,
audience.
dude. I mean, mainly because every time we play Bulldog Stack, we beat them. Lol. I say we.
It was Greg who's famously famously slew Bulldog, right?
If I go to TI, I will promote the stream. That is for sure. If they do late game again, and I'm doing it, I will be like, hey, don't forget, tune in. That would go down very well.
As long as you make it a bit,
That would be
you
my
kind of disguise it.
If I go, that would be my 10th and final TI. Would this be my 11th?
Wow.
No, this would be my 10th if I go. Lion has a blink.
So
Has
they're
two
gonna
stacks. They're going to
Tech
find
Killer.
him.
I think they've got enough to kill him with the incoming
Oh, yeah.
Spectre.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot
you
of
too old,
damage. Lot of damage.
No finger though. You gotta look on the right side.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Hellboy and
under
a wolf
attack.
pushing bot.
I
guess it's
do
getting some
like the
kills
Lycan
done.
shard. It's kind of just messes the map up in small ways. Well, that actually probably makes it harder for your team to farm a bit, you know? I'm sure Wogan would love to be down here where this wolf is currently pushing it. I also like that the wolf doesn't take aggro from towers. It's one of my favourite little things. He's just constantly fine.
What does it
Dyer's
do?
top tower
It just
is under
you buy it
attack.
and then you just get one extra creep randomly, right?
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower is
That's
under
really
attack.
cool.
So there's one on each wave, and it's like a random choice which of the three
Oh, they're
waves
rotating.
it has on.
I think he's out. He's rotated
Does
to
he
the right,
have it?
unfortunately.
He has it.
Yeah, he has
does have
shard
it.
on Lycan.
There's the
Look,
wolf.
yeah. It's just that's
Just
cool.
happily pushing it out. It gets you a little bit of cash every now and then. It's like a slightly more constant nature's profit, you know.
It's
Just
for 60.
gives less gold than a standard creep. Far less. It gives I think 22 to beam there. I might have misread that, but that's so cool.
So if you send,
look at him.
He is. He's a slow wolf. He's one of the dogs they were gonna put down, but then they were like, let him go with the kids.
He's like the runt of the litter.
Send him out with the kids. Look how slow he is.
That should help.
He's got 475 health though. That's less than a melee creep.
he does it hard though. 39 plus 15.
Yeah, he's basically has the health of 2/3 of a creep, but hits like 2 creeps.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Here comes the big moment of this game. They're gonna get Roche probably twice. If we can survive both these Roches, it is PA's game to lose.
It is Wogan's game to lose. More importantly,
It is.
he
And
is
he's
going
Ags.
Ags before BKB. Oh no, now
I
he's swapping
agree
back.
with this.
Now he's going back. For
I
the BKB play.
agreed with the Ags more than the. So my thinking is when you're high ground, it's very rare you need the BKB. Generally, you've either like when you're playing PA on high ground, you're just checking out daggers and someone gets crit.
Plague, they're up here. They're looking for Tech Killer. Is he going to be greedy?
They'll find him on the ward now. So the rest of the team's evacuating. So
Oh,
he just
he's
needs to
dead.
pop his ulti and jog to
Oh, he's
freedom.
away. All right, that's big.
So here comes the push, though, right? They've got all 5 heroes up there.
Yeah.
They're gonna get. Oh, but look, the waves are all out. This is the Lycan shard, and
This
my
is-
team playing
That's
quite
the
well.
wolf.
This is literally the Lycan shard. They have no creeps. They're gonna, they're gonna portal down there. But look at this. They're just
They don't-
fucking
they don't have portal.
annoying them
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
it's just all the waves pushed in at all the times means you can never. You always keep that pressure away from Wogan.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's
And it's not just the rules, right? It's not just, oh, he's got the item. I think the team in general is doing a really good job of finding waves and killing them quickly. Like you see earlier when they all TP down here, it's because Venge was just walking down here, chucking their wave of terror on the creep wave and running away again. Just to push it in a little bit more. And
Wait.
to keep the game going.
Suella Braverman stepped on a dog?
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah.
A guide dog?
What?
Stands
Yes.
on guide dog's tail. Are you kidding me?
Radiant's
Oh
bottom
my
tower is under attack.
god! Oh no, she stood on a dog's tail!
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh dear.
I mean,
Radiant's bottom
yeah.
tower
I mean,
is under
so,
attack.
wait a second.
Wogan's dead.
So that is not the case. I'm looking at this more closely. That is not the case.
Dyer's middle tower
I will tell you how I know in a moment after this fight. That is a dead Wogan.
Boy.
So, look at the picture. Here's the tweet.
Radiant's
I want you to look at the second picture at the
Dyer's
zoom in.
middle tower has fallen.
So it looks
She's not
bad.
really
However,
standing on
look at how far forward the heels are on the heels of these shoes. They're not below the back of the shoe. They're more central below her leg. And you can see that the dog's tail is up against her heel. And having been a dog owner, my current dog does not have a tail, but many dogs do. They will just rest their tails on things and they'll just wag them and all that. At no point is she stepping on the tail of that dog. Mainly because the dog would move. Dogs don't like it when you step on their tails.
Would not let her step on.
So I'm no Scylla Braveman fan. Hellboy in big trouble here. Does get the ult off.
Crazy
Interrupted.
He queued on top of him. That's insane. He wants to. He could live.
Yeah.
Could live and chooses death. And now he's dead for 45. No buyback. But it's a very good ward, though. Wards win games. szethw, one of the best supports in this tournament. You can see what drops a ward covering their backside, knowing that's probably where Pango wants to play.
The woke mob, including guide dogs. There goes that doggy. Can they buy the time they need to win this game? The lanes went so poorly played.
They were rough, but only a 3k deficit. And if it's from what look, Bean's gonna die almost to his own. Oh, it gets the greaves.
Yeah, they saved the
this
melee.
Is the Rubik counter.
Yeah, you were right.
The Firestorm is hard to push into. It's really annoying.
Do you know what? This is Dota now. They do have the heals.
How is that ward not in? Oh, it is. Okay, I just thought they were just ignoring it.
Oh, they caught Madge! Can they stop them? They swap him away. They're coming back through. Madge! Oh, this could be really bad. Wogan's in so deep. They're not even going to kill Alfredo. Oh, they're not going to kill anyone. This is a disaster. That looks good.
Unfortunate. So unfortunate.
If Hellboy has ult there, that fight is different, but he didn't. So it isn't. So it's bad.
3 lane of racks.
Oh, they had them leaving.
Yeah.
You didn't need to do that, guys.
That's unfortunate. But it's a bold play to go for, you think. But again, it's not understanding really how timings work. You haven't actually gotten stronger.
Would you NT for that?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think there was a well execute play. I think NT is when you execute a play or you try to execute a play, but it's like it's just the odds are so stacked against you, it's never going to work. But you got to try it anyway. So I don't think they have to try that. I think they can chill. They can actually just unironically chill and they're fine this game.
Man, this is so sad. Good swap from Jito.
It's a good swap, so we're going down to 1 set of racks remaining.
Look at the damage the dogs are doing down bot here. Top lane for Radiant. They get the Viper.
That's Aegis down on Spectre as well.
All right. They saved our building.
Alfredo's gone in.
Alfredo's on his own here.
And that's no Aegis, and the break is here.
Nice. Good crowd control.
Okay, can they get him? Can they stop him? They don't have anything. No, he's out.
They don't. Good TP.
But look at that. The dogs and the creeps took a tier 3 bot, and they're still going down here playing.
They are. If only we got that Alfredo kill, they might have actually had to buy back to defend the racks. But you know, it's if they don't try to force the play, and they could have just done that anyway and chilled in base, because it was chilling in base that won that fight, not forcing the play.
Yeah.
But they'll learn. They'll learn and do it better next time.
I think Wogan's BKB is flying out now. I think this is his BKB flying out.
The threat of Wogan increases.
Yeah, you said it. You said 1.5 lanes.
If we win this game like this, it's one of the greatest predictions I've ever made. We'll lose 1.5 lanes. I was thinking 1.5 lanes across 2 Roches. Losing this much in 1 Roche is really hard.
Yeah.
Because second Roche probably cleans up the tier 2 bot, and they can probably breach high ground on second Roche. So if they get it, it's going to be tough. But there's no guarantee they get second Roche.
It's up in about 4 minutes. 3.5 maybe.
You've said before about PAs not blurring enough. Wogan decided to blink strike in to eat those creeps. Could have been more careful and just hit them. But you never know where these lads are lurking. I always think if you've got a Lion and a Witch Doctor, that combo alone is enough to kill you. You've got to be so careful.
It's unfortunate we didn't get rid of this ward, by the way. The one that caught Hellboy, I thought that was a reasonably obvious ward to catch. Like when Lion came back and jumped on Hellboy, it's like obviously they have vision, but when you're fighting as much as these guys are, it's hard to remember exactly what happens. You know, you gotta. It's like the chess grandmaster is like flawlessly reciting their games back. That's what I'm guessing. That's what the pros can do. You know, they just look up and say, "Oh yes, actually that jump was a bit strange. Well, there must be a ward around here somewhere."
Well,
Hellboy pings it. He's thinking about it. Is he baiting Jake into his death?
Probably.
attack.
I mean, all they need to do is wait for Underlord to use Firestorm, and you just whack that down, and the pit, and that's it. You just have to put the Firestorm down. It does 26% more damage, and you can just melt the waves. And their jump for you is dreadful. They have waddlers. As long as you can keep them at range and keep killing creeps and make them stand in Firestorm, what can they do? You don't want a BKB just to hit a tier 3.
I'm surprised Hellboy's going BKB.
I guess he's sick of being disabled, but I think a basher or something and just a blink and just get in.
If you're sick of being disabled, you're supposed to have like Aeon Disc or Manta on Pango generally. BKB is bad because you BKB to roll, which means you're wasting many seconds of a BKB.
I mean, he could just get the shard. That gives you
Yes, you could just
a
get
lot
the
of
shard as
fucking
well.
help right there.
I'm really, I think Hellboy just isn't much of a Pango player. The lack of corrosion is always the telltale, but they don't actually play the hero. Because
Wogan in trouble.
just about scarpers away from the
They
the
do
pit.
have Jido there with the save if it goes wrong, and of course he does have BKB.
Dire farming so well. It's gone so poorly, but only a 2k.
Exactly, Arrow.
disadvantage for him.
Exactly. Airy. So the net worth difference is because oh, you might need to BKB and TP. He does exactly that.
Go on then.
Okay. So yeah,
Oops.
the shard on Pango solves those problems. You can get a shard in a blink, I think, and then you can just roll up in safety. You blink in. You have even more control with the roll up, and that's great. You can start dealing with like these lions and witch doctors on the back line, and your PA and your Venge, and your Lycan can try and kill this Viper and this Spectre, and you could just fucking ice the other two. Because what are they going to do? Genuinely, they have a Glimmer and a Blink and a 4-star. I reckon you can handle that as a Pango.
It's probably going to be the death of our fourth bit of Rax. I don't think it's worth bringing people back to defend this range Rax. Just have Jake there, have him steal a spell, and chill the fuck out. You know, keep
I
farming
will
them
say
out.
this though, Play. If they can get this next Roche, oh, this is
Now
a
this
deep
is
dive.
good to have. This is very deep from them. There we go. They have to leave.
I would have liked to have been there just because I would have assumed that the goons would do something.
Would
like that.
dive, yeah.
Because a number of times I'm hitting buildings and I look up and the goons are outside their fountain and I'm like, we almost got the line, and then all of them die. Okay, was that worth it? The problem is once you set the task, it's like tug of war, and you don't want to let go of the rope first. You want to be either pulled into the water or win.
Well, here we go. Second Roche will go to Radiant. This is the make or break. It's second Roche for them, and it's hopefully going to be Ags for PA. And then we'll find out if PA is enough. It's interesting that I felt this Lycan has farmed pretty well, but I feel like I had the same complaint that the last time we saw him play. His farm was good, but he never had impact.
Oh.
Because he didn't really know how to get into the fights that well, and, like, use his advantage early.
I feel like a lot of players, like an ult lasts 25 seconds. Like, if you pop that and BKB, you can eat a Lion and a Witch Doctor. Like, they can 4-star away, it doesn't matter. You're so fucking fast. You can eat those two, and then just get in there and start chunking whoever you want. You've got the Pango just disrupting, and you've got this PA with BKB blowing people up. Like, Lycan to me, as a support player, is fucking terrifying. When he's running at me, I'm like, well, that's my ass then. Like, he's figured out that if you kill the two squishy lads, who also have most of the fucking control, then what do you do? Like, Spectre, Viper, and Underlord are just going to be waddling after you. You're going to be trying your best, but it's going to be hard to lock down a PA and a Pango without Witch Doctor and Lion. I mean, these are two high damage, high control supports.
Mm-hmm.
And if Lycan just blows them up, or even just forces them to fuck off and use their save on themselves, you've got them isolated. You've got a 4v3. We'll see. Yeah, there is the potential for the Wolf PA. I don't think I've seen it.
He's queuing it up at the moment. So we will be seeing the... I don't think it matters that much for PA because you're not relying on your move speed anyway. But,
it's
the
fine.
lifesteal, the shared lifesteal is pretty nice, right? You can keep each other alive. And Lycan will benefit greatly from a random lifestealed
Oh, yeah.
PA crit.
Has a Vlad's as well, of course, so even more.
Here is what I'm thinking though for this game. The only PA solution they've built towards at the moment is Viper. That's all. They're just relying on Viper's Nether Toxin.
Yeah.
There's no Silver Edges. There's no MKBs. It's just that. I mean, that and Death Ward, right? Because I think it's...
I don't think it has true.
It has 50% bonus accuracy, so it nearly always hits.
Yeah.
And so that axe could be pretty scary.
What's the problem here? Wogan not paying attention.
I think they double pressed the F9.
I think he assumed they unpaused, and Wogan repaused because he's a bit of a tool.
He's Wogan.
He's just Wogan. He's just Ken.
He's an American, am I right, Cock?
I think yeah, he is an American. I want to make it clear. You ask me, I'm not American.
Exactly.
I wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. As a Canadian, if I say to you, he's an American, you just go, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Please TP out, Tech Killer. Please TP out. Don't walk back through the ward.
Unsurprisingly,
He's walking through that ward. Here we go. Oh my god, he's farming
under it. He can be seen. They do know he's there. They found him.
And he's TP'd out like a...
Oh my god!
Hex.
Why is he so greedy?
I don't know.
Why are you so greedy, dude?
Genuinely impossible to explain that one.
Like,
There's no justification.
They
Or
just
bad.
did Roche. Just fucking leave. Honestly, Plague, if you guys go down to lower bracket, I'm going to say it. This lad, not the stand-in you were hoping for. Because this performance, I can play Lycan. Can you fuck? I can fucking just A-click creeps down a fucking lane.
Yeah, that's the copium. You know, our election was stolen. You know, we couldn't get Sean in. That's why we lost.
Who's Sean?
85% black and mild.
Oh.
Normal offlaner.
Wait, why couldn't you get him in?
I think he runs his own store as part of like a big chain, and he had like a big meeting that he had to do tonight. But most of the time he can set his own hours and wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh shit, they're gonna lose Hellboy too if they're not careful. See if he's got the shard.
There we go. He's actually done the right thing and got shard. You don't need beekeeping anymore, bud. But he's still thinking about
Just
it.
get Basher, mate. Just get Basher.
Yeah, I agree.
He's sitting on an Ebenezer Scrooge level amount of money.
He's wanted to save
He's not
buyback,
buying
though.
anything.
I hope Wogan doesn't save buyback. I think you win this game off Ags. Don't save buyback. I think it is the kind of game where you go Ags Rapier on PA. Honestly. Or no, you probably go Ags Nullifier Rapier. Once you get those items, this game is so over. Okay, they got a decent ward, so they see them looking to do Tormy. But Tech Killer isn't here.
They are thinking about this. This is a bold go.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
It's a
PA
good
things
start.
are happening! PA things are happening! Trouble for Tech Killer. Hellboy doesn't get his off, he's dead! And Alfredo's killing all the rest of them. Gino's in here as well. Where's PA?
hex
Here
on
comes Tech
Wogan.
Killer. Where's Wogan? I'm looking at the wrong bit of the fight. He's in! He's disarmed! He's getting
He's got
vipered!
back as well, and here comes Hellboy.
That's the Aegis. Can they get
down.
Alfredo?
No.
Oh, disaster.
No. Hellboy's just gonna die. They do get Alfredo. The Tormentor.
Oh, the Tormentor got him. Okay.
So we have buyback on PA. And I'll probably have to use it. Which is sad, because that means you should have used it in the fight. If you're going to have to use it anyway, it's unfortunate. But I can respect holding on to it. Yeah, your buyback is what matters.
So Alfredo actually died to the Tormentor. Is dead for 62 seconds, but I think Viper and Lion can do enough here to force the buyback.
Plenty of damage.
Dire structures are fortified.
Hellboy, brother. Oh, he might just have convinced, the goons might just be cowardly enough that they can give up the tier 3 and then hold. Oh,
It's bold, but it
this
has
was
worked.
honestly, Plague. You could look at this game and see it slipping through their
Dire's
fingers.
bottom tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Like they
I'm
had
telling you,
it.
this is really how I thought. I thought it wouldn't be as bad in lane, but this is kind of how I saw it going. Right? Like we're a bit further behind than I expected. But 8k at 40 minutes is basically meaningless, especially when all of it is one hero. This
Yeah. Money changes hands. So the issue was, honestly, they were following what I felt was the plan, which was we'll defend high ground and we'll bide our time. They can.
No.
All right, he gets that guy.
Oh my god.
I think he can just TP out though is the problem.
They've got swap.
The swap.
Perfect.
All right, he's dead for 85. Huge.
Trickle, trickle, trickle. That's how you lose games. Little mistakes. Little mistakes in PA. And that is Ag's done.
That's Magic's
Timing
second
achieved.
death, by the way.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic game. He's done exactly what they needed to on Viper, but if they lose this game, it really probably has to be down to Alfredo's build is a bit wrong. Because he has to kind of take over from Viper now as the PA counter. I don't think he's building to it particularly. He's going BKB after Butterfly. But Butterfly is good versus PA. She doesn't like building MKBs, but you saw what PA is doing in these fights. He's blowing up your supports, and they can control you later on.
They're gonna do their own Tormentor.
What next on Wogan? You get a Basher?
Nullifier. You don't need Basher this game.
Nullifier.
You need to do the right thing and kill supports. And as he says, that he goes Basher. Whatever. Basher's fine. I'm okay with it. I think you. There we go, lad. Good work. Good telepathy.
He's fucking stream sniping. I heard clicking.
Not.
Did you fucking message him?
I will screenshot you my messages after the game if required.
I trust you.
I stand ready to prove my innocence.
I trust you.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, if I was PA this game, and I know that it's all on me, this is my game to win or lose, I go Nullifier, and then I go Rapier, and I get the triple dagger talent, and I sit at the back and chuck out daggers until someone dies to one of them.
Hellboy has
That is how I play this game.
Hellboy has gone for the BKB. He's 0-8. He is not doing any damage in these fights played.
No, I think this BKB is the biggest mistake he's made this game. Like, sometimes I've picked him a shit matchup and hoped he would do better with it, but the BKB is the first genuine... You're gonna curse this BKB for the rest of the game.
I will say that I think Lycan's Shard is a huge pickup here. It might not seem like a ton, but just having an extra creep just to keep waves pushed. They've taken a lot of towers and really haven't done much pushing at all. It's pretty cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, as well, Cock. It means that Tech Killer isn't anywhere near the enemy, which is, I would say, the good side of this.
Yeah.
Like, just send the creeps. Don't let Tech Killer go in, because this lad will hold a BKB and hold an ult and would die rather than use them. Can't keep getting caught out like this. I'm not being funny. I could play this Lycan. Like, I've played enough Prophet. I know how to A-click lanes and just let my creeps go do it. I could do that, believe me. So don't call yourself a Lycan player. If you can play Visage, fair enough. I can't play no Visage. But if you think you can play Lycan just by fucking doming a creep and shifting it down the lane, good luck, brother.
So it's going to be 2 Butterflies on the enemy team. That means probably someone has to go Bloodthorn on Dire. I don't know. I mean, I guess Hellboy can go MKB, but that's not Hellboy's life at the moment. He's in Struggle City.
They're coming up.
And 2 Butterflies will be an issue for the PA. She won't be able to like commit in and kill a Viper in a stun.
Yep, they're coming.
They are coming. Here we go. This is the test. The final test for PA. You got your items. You've got buyback.
Rubik gets the Firestorm.
Huge.
But they are taking the continual damage to the tower is strong, right? This Viper is chucking out deeps.
They're thinking about going around the side here. Wogan's getting around in position
What are
around
you
the
doing?
side. Hellboy's gone in. The break is in on the Viper. The BKB pop. Wogan. Has he used his BKB? He has. He hasn't got anything. They can't get him. Gakeus is going down. Wogan's in trouble. Gets the stun off on Spectre, but Spectre's going to chase. Here comes Jito looking for more. That's the Lion dead, but that's it. What's happening? Lycan is chasing off. The Underlord goes down. Wogan in trouble. There's the swap to save. They have still got buildings. The Lycan went round the back and killed the Lion. The Witch Doctor is running for his life. Viper, no BKB is trapped. Alfredo also having to back up. They didn't take
still
any
alive.
building damage. I don't think that was too bad.
It's pretty bad.
I don't think it was too bad.
It wasn't. It worked out okay in the end because of good support buybacks. But this is again the same issue Wogan had in the last game he played PA. His target prioritization is really poor. Target prioritization and patience is things Wogan is lacking. You got to be patient and wait for supports to show themselves, and you got to be patient and wait for your team to initiate for you. You are not the jump.
Right.
You are never the jump.
Like,
in this
you
game.
want
That's
a
Hellboy's
fucking
job. That's
Pango
Technicolor's job.
roll going in. You want to swap. Like, when they swapped the Underlord, I thought, they're going to blow up this Underlord. But they
But
didn't.
PA is just somewhere else, you know?
Yeah. Just lack of comms. The lads don't like to talk. Well, third Roche is up. Do they dare give this up?
They can't. It's
I don't think they can. I think it now matters too much.
Yeah.
When you're down to one set of racks, you can't poke and prod away an Aegis. You can trade racks for time when you've got plenty to spare. But Megas is hard.
Wogan
Still
does
25
have-
approaching.
He's just got it.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Non
I think-
27 Just Resubed,
If
forse
we're gonna lose
75
late game,
months.
it's because of this basher on PA. Especially if you go for straight Abyssal, because Abyssal is not that good an upgrade.
You just gotta have nullifiers. You gotta. You cannot play late game Dotes without one nullifier.
They don't have Ghost Scepters on anyone. They don't have Yules on anyone. All they've got
Well, they
is a 4-staff. And that's it. But I guess you can stick it on the Spectre, right? Like, or
Oh, what, you're talking
something.
about Radiant?
No, I'm talking about the... What are you nullifying this game?
For Dire, you're using Nullifier to help you kill szethw. Or to stop the Glimmer from Nutkin. I'm talking about PA's items.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just like... I don't know if it's...
If your only job in this game is to kill supports, then
yeah,
you have
but
to
don't let the Lycan fucking do that. Who else is going to kill this?
because he's too slow. He's too slow. He's way too slow. He takes forever. He walks in super. He's like, ooh, 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 and they can see this big dog coming from the other side of the universe. You have so much time to kite, to react, to bring your heroes back.
But
That's what PA does.
in
She
that
jumps
fight,
out of blur and
just
one-shots someone with
blows
a
people
nullifier.
up. Alright, yeah, I
Yeah.
get you. I'm just saying,
So
in that fight, what Tech Killer did was he chased the Lion and the Witch Doctor away, so that the
Yeah,
rest of
but-
them were isolated, and then they
But
killed the
it doesn't work because they're not actually killing them. Like Isolate is fine, but both of them were trying to do it. If we want Lycans to do it, fine, but he won't do as good a job. I think his job is much better to be on their cause. Because he can trade much better. He's got 3k health. He's
Right.
got pretty good like armor and HP regen, and he can do that. And
Yeah.
if he needs to kite a bit, he can jog away.
I get you.
All right, here we go. Like again, how I talked about the structure. It's Lycan and Pango creating space in the fight for PA. At the moment, it's PA going in to create space for his much less useful heroes, which is incorrect.
Kara, I will not be taking carry talk from you after your troll performance yesterday.
Sometimes you take the wrong 25 talent, and you still win anyway.
And
you know?
refuse to get shard and various other
Well,
things.
Shard is a new thing. I can understand that, but the 25 talent was very unfortunate.
But let me just tell you, Plague almost broke his teeth grinding them so much in that game.
I was really worried for your guys' victory after the 25 thing. I was like, man, if you lose the game like that, it's harsh. Because you guys played well to even stay in that game. And I thought, oh, it's over now. They can just RP you and kill you. But you fucking won. Alright, here we go. The 25 is online for Wogan. Here come the daggers. But it's into Aegis. Whoa, he just goes in.
Oh,
Now
the
he's
cheese.
just kind of dead.
Oh,
Wogan's so in trouble. He's disarmed. He can't do anything. He's dead.
No.
Bye back.
they haven't killed anybody yet. Nobody's died apart from Wogan.
Cheeto goes down.
They're gonna
so
get the
does
supports here
szethw.
probably, but... And they've used Wogan's buyback, so he's gone back in now. And there's the double stun. Can he get any more crits?
Oh, Jesus.
He can merge the disarm with his E.
Alright,
There we go,
alright.
some good kills. Wogan just has to wait out the blade mail, and in he goes.
Get him, brother!
His middle tower is under attack.
Oh wow, Alfredo, he just doesn't take damage.
You will.
He's got the butterfly, got the BKB.
Well, here comes the stuns. And the break from Jake as well, look at that.
Look at that. Dead.
Golden break.
Broken, dead.
Yes,
You're
it's
right,
literally
wow.
it's literally that quick. Like if you get the break on him, he just fucking explodes.
That's why it's so strange that every single one of these fights, Wogan tries to kill Viper.
Yeah.
Pointlessly.
He could just
Pointlessly.
blow up this spec. It's literally that quick.
But hey ho, he's queued up Rapier. This is where PAs win games. They get Rapier and they get lucky. And then all of the rubbish you've done all game of every single fight, the wrong decision, it stops mattering, because sometimes a dagger will just one-shot someone. But still, the net worth is fine, somehow. I think because Rubik is with the Firestorm and Nether Toxin, is actually farming waves probably faster than PA does.
Yeah.
But we are now we're looking pretty low on buybacks for Dire.
Yeah,
so one more mistake like that from Wogan and game is over.
Oh wow!
So one more mistake
Oh,
like
shit,
that from
the lion died.
szethw. The game is back on. He's actually on the dieback for Lion.
Yeah, a minute and a half dieback.
Radiant's middle tower has
Wogan is
fallen.
alone, but it's not really gonna matter because
Just blur and walk away. The thing is, like, you always look at this and think, he's alone. But when we see a PA mid like that, you think, oh, his mates are all behind him waiting.
Yeah,
There's no way he's doing that by himself. To be fair, it was a strong Gibsoning from that Lion, right? Just thinking you're going to be safe standing there with your entire team dead.
Go, I just wanted to stun the wave.
He did just want to stun the wave. Well, here we go. First time this game, I'd say. Net worth lead probably about to go to Dire, and they're pressuring high ground.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the first time
shit.
they've really
If they can
They
swap
can
this lad
swap
out.
on this Viper.
There it is! Match in big trouble! He's gonna go down, he's dead! He's dead
No.
for 100!
They don't know that though. They'll assume he has buyback.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, here we go. Jake can start laying down the Firestorm from the Nether Toxins. If Alfredo wanders into one of those and gets PA'd,
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's
That's a lane! That's a lane!
now do you go for more? 10 seconds on Lion. Now Lion can probably blow this PA up. So it's getting a little bit scarier, but...
This is just dotes. Like,
Yeah,
most of the
it's
games
not-
we've had lately have been pretty long games.
It's a lot of a slower game these days, Dota 2. You're going to generally always get your answers, which is why these heroes like PA look so much better, because you get to your timing.
Previously it was
Pretty
like,
much
yeah, the
regardless.
game's over before you get there. Now it's not the case.
They got for a swap on Spectre. They have the break.
the break.
Do they know the real one?
No.
It's got the BKB out. Now, where's PA? PA's not going in yet. And here comes the break. Keep going. What's he doing? Why isn't he hitting?
Kill the lion!
Wogan.
Oh no!
He's got
Again,
BKB in
broken.
one.
Oh, they get the
Jake's
Underlord!
doing so
Alfredo
much work.
very low! It's just Gino dead! Wogan is still up! My camera's gone to shit! They get him! He's dead for 100! They're all dead! I can't believe it! They're actually pulling it back! However, look at their base! Gino's gonna buy back to deal with it. They're gonna try and push mid here.
So
Lots
they
of
know
buyback.
there's no buyback on Lion. And
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Hellboy may
match.
be in bother. He's gonna back up. Tech Killer's gonna
they
try
got
and
BKB,
commit here.
BKB on Wogan. He can kill this match here. Oh, I would have gone for that, man. I would have really gone for that. But I think I can respect. You got your buybacks. You can chill out. And here comes what he was waiting for, the Rapier.
He has
He
it.
bought out for that.
He
He has
has.
bought out for that.
Yeah, because he hasn't got buyback.
That's a 2.6k crit.
Oh yeah. Now the one concern which people in chat have mentioned is there's going to be a lot of wild daggers throwing around these fights, and Spectre has a blade mail.
Oh, the blade
so something
mail.
can go very wrong very
could
quickly.
go very,
if
very
a
wrong.
dagger,
Just one shots himself.
if a dagger goes wrong. So there's a famous I think it was TI qualifiers this year game of Crystallis playing PA against a Terrorblade. It was like this for them. They were losing really hard. They're going down racks. The Terrorblade is looking unstoppable, and he buys Rapier with the 25 talent, and they win the game off of a fight at the Radiant top racks. And Crystallis sits by his Tormentor and throws out daggers and keeps killing them. But every time he throws out a dagger, one of them hits the Tormentor, and he does a little bit more damage to him every time.
Oh no!
And then one of them crits the Tormentor, and he almost gets one shot by it. And they still win the fight anyway, because but he stops throwing daggers. He's like, I can't fucking risk it anymore, because if these keep hitting the Tormentor, I'm gonna die.
I think, you know what? I think they're camping up here to get this next Roche. They really need it. If they can get this on Wogan, that would be absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Look at that. 3.4k crits. Gino, just stand in there. Just stand in there. Yes.
The question for me is, do you sacrifice Mega Creeps for Roche?
Yeah. You've got the Lycan, you've got the wolves. You can push out lanes so
quickly. The wolves
quickly,
do nothing against Megas. I don't know.
Yeah, against Megas
they do a lot of damage.
They'll die.
It's like two basic creeps. Alright, Roche is up. Oh, they're coming through! They're coming through! Here's Underlord! He's in! This is the fight they're in! Wogan gets the break off, the stun on the Viper, but he's been hexed! He doesn't have BKB! Hellboy with a massive stun! They get the Underlord, he's dead for 2 minutes! He's on dieback! Viper's dead too, 99 seconds! Here's the swap on Nutkin! Nutkin goes down to a single fucking dagger! It's Alfredo alone! Wogan biding his time, waiting for that fucking blade mail to go down. Hellboy in trouble! They get him! I can't believe a triple kill for Wogan!
Concept works! Oh! Yes, team!
Oh my god. That's incredible. Now, that is a buyback on Madge to defend the base, but they can do nothing.
But they know there's no buyback on Spectre, and they know there's no buyback on Underlord.
Shout out to Gakeus for some great breaks and a really good doctor.
Honestly, the stolen break has won this game.
Yeah, it was
so hard. And I mean, Hellboy's had a shit game this entire time, and now he's starting to turn up to fights, and even this Lycan's putting out damage. Like,
dude, that roll saved that fight.
Do you know? And do you know why it's so hard to keep track of what's going on in these fights? It's because PA's a fucking Lycan wolf, and I can't keep track of where he is.
Yeah, same.
But if you look at the show fight recap for that, 11,000 damage on PA.
Wow.
Are they going to go throne? Oh, here we go.
Oh, I would go for the Megas because I'm a pussy, but sure.
There's the glyph. Hellboy's really low as well. His career's just been killed.
They have a cheese. The Gakeus is going to feed the cheese to Hellboy. Sure. Yeah, there it is.
That's good.
He's full.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
So still hitting. 30 seconds and there's no glyph.
Creeps are going to get that lane anyway. Hellboy's going to roll just to disrupt.
Just going to click the...
Oh, they're just the Witch Doctor ult with the Ags, but it's okay. They back it up. Gakeus very, very low. Hellboy almost dying to that. He is dead! They've lost two! Oh my god, Plane! This is a disaster! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they got cocky! Oh, they've lost two!
He's going to get killed here as well.
He is, and he's going to give up the rapier Plane! And they didn't get the Mega Creeps! He goes in with the break this Aeon Disc! Oh no, Wogan, why? Why, brother? Oh my god!
All they had to do was hit the building, and they win that game. All they had to do. Well, we still got buyback on PA.
You've got buyback on everyone.
Yep, so it will be a buyback off in the end.
Madge has taken the rapier.
I think that's correct. He's probably doing more damage than the Spectre at this point.
If they just hit the fucking Ancient there, they win!
If Wogan doesn't blink strike that Viper, they win the game.
Why didn't he just click the Ancient?
The throne.
And if he
Sorry,
sets his BKB for a second life, he can TP home as well. Don't forget that.
Whew!
I think Tech Killer's looking to like push Rax, or like go for the Ancient or something. I think this is incorrect. You got to fight, brother.
One buyback.
Don't be afraid to go for the fight. You can still win it, even without Rapier.
Here comes Bean, 2 buybacks.
Buyback on PA. It's in. Here we go. This is what the game is about now. Can they win this fight?
They get the Mega Creeps. The Ghost Scepter, Alfredo's going in. Gino goes down instantly. Hellboy in trouble. BKB's to try to get away.
PA's in on the Viper, but not doing enough damage.
Not doing the damage yet. Wogan's in there. He's bitten him. Doesn't have the break. Alfredo's got the rapier. No, sorry. Viper's got the rapier. I can't speak.
So Wogan's life form about to come to an end. He's still got a Abyssal, but no BKB. I think Radiant, if they're sensible, they back up with Megas. They're trying to TP out, but Bean's been left behind here. He's just stuck in the pit the entire time.
It's just
so sad.
For everyone. They can't kill him.
They can definitely kill him. Wogan just has to be brave.
Eventually, it's just taken 2.5 minutes.
There we go.
Good lord.
You know, that honestly, that is why I always make sure we get all the racks before we go for the end, because it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Like, they could have just got that melee rack.
It was the correct decision to go for the end.
It was.
But he didn't go for the end.
The problem is you then need to make sure everybody hits the fucking throne, and they just often don't. They get distracted.
It's also things like when he jumped in on the Viper, he didn't abyssal him. So Viper's able to Hurricane Pike to safety.
Yeah.
It's all these little things that when you're playing in this kind of game and it's getting really tough, and you just start making those little mistakes and they add up. They add up to a loss. But the Radiant were doing the same. It's exactly the same thing. They were making lots of little mistakes that my team was capitalizing on.
60-minute items play. 60-minute items.
Let's see what they get.
A Book of
Wogan's
the Dead
first to
on
grab
Lycan.
his.
Book of the Dead.
I think that's pretty sick, right? Holy shit, they're going to be running at 1,000 miles an hour with the Lycan.
Yeah.
What's Wogan looking at? He's flying his out now. What about Radiant team? Nothing picked up yet. Book of the Dead for Jido as well. So that's 2 Book of the Deads to help push out
Wogan is
Megas.
going for... He's thinking. Pirate Hat.
Start sticking up bounties. Okay.
I think that is the correct play.
Yeah.
Well
I mean, it's hard
done,
to say without being able to see his... Because you'd like Ex Machina, but you don't have much mana on PA. 300... Fuck, I can't speak. You use a lot of spells on PA.
Yeah.
You use a lot of mana on PA that you don't think about. So
Mirror
it's quite
shield on
hard to
Alfredo.
sustain.
Rubik is going for... Gakeus is thinking. He's giving it a think. He's going to swap it in any second now. I can feel
Second
it.
Divine has
He's
been
also gone
purchased.
for Book of the Dead. I like that. Second Divine purchased by Wogan.
So now that's 1 Rapier Viper, 1 Rapier PA.
Fallen Sky on Hellboy. Can you Fallen Sky while you're rolling? I guess you can, right?
You can, yes. Whoa.
Oh my god, if Wogan dies here, what is he doing?
Now,
He
Alfredo
does
has
not
some
have
mirror
buyback,
shield.
and he's bought another rapier. What is this nonsense? They might sandwich them here, but my god.
They want to do something. I think they should just leave.
You know what? This Lycan is actually out
Hellboy's been
pushing.
caught.
Has he?
No, he's okay. He's rolled away. He's had to use roll, but I think it's fine.
You know, we
They're
we could easily end up in Megas v Megas here. Because
Yeah, absolutely.
look at this wolf. The wolf is just pushing. No one has buyback, right? Oh, the Venge has buyback. Spectre has buyback.
A lot of
All of
yeah,
the
actually.
Radiant, pretty much.
And Radiant will have all of theirs up before Dire has most of theirs back. So it will soon be Radiant's time to go. What's Roche looking like? Can respawn in a minute 15.
Pirate
think it
Hat
would-
is 80 less attack speed than Phantom Strike on its own. That's true, but Phantom Strike is like, you blink and you do that, and then when that runs out, you're just kind of click. So I guess
definitely,
if you
it's
don't
not
get
the
a
best.
kill,
It's not the best item for PA, but we can't see what he's offered. He could have just genuinely had dog
yeah,
shit.
it would be nice actually if you could mouse over and show what they turned down.
Yeah,
But
it would
I
be
guess
interesting.
he's thinking, look, this means that when I go in and Phantom Strike runs out, I'm still clicking.
He's also thinking I can get these
I can
bounties,
get
get,
the
more
bounties,
rapiers,
yeah,
get more rapiers.
Get the buyback. I mean,
Right,
I'm
we
not
talked
being
a
funny.
lot about Dyers. What's Radiant looking like? So we got
Yes,
support's not showing
Mirror
theirs
Shield
yet.
on spec.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Mirror
Viper has
Shield
Stitchy and
Stitchy.
is
Deso
scary.
on Mage.
We got Giant's Ring naturally on the slug. Look at the
course.
size of this slug.
Walkabout.
We've got a Mirror
Look
Shield
at
on
how
Witch
big he is.
Doctor, and we have szethw is holding his. He's waiting.
Yeah, they're not. It's interesting. They're not. There, they've taken them
another
down. Giant's
Giant's
Ring
Ring.
on Lion and Mirror Shield on Nutkin.
So they've got 2 Mirror Shields on Alfredo and Nutkin here.
So they're all prepping
Yeah,
to stop this
that's pretty
nullifier,
scary.
stop the PA jump, etc.
The dagger is onto the Mirror Shield is dangerous for Wogan.
No, it isn't because
Is
it
it not?
reflects. It reflects based on their damage.
Yeah, it doesn't reflect a
It doesn't reflect his
rapier
own
PA.
damage back
They're
at
coming
him.
mid.
Okay,
They are
gotcha,
coming mid
gotcha,
here.
Gotcha.
They need to be careful.
This. Well, like I said, they've got buybacks and they know it. So any mistakes from Dire here, and it's game over.
Right, they're going up.
Goes
Okay,
Hellboy.
Wogan's Could jump the Viper here. Gets
Viper's
it.
dead!
Nutkin just standing and ulting.
So szethw
He's
goes
gone
in.
Has
One
BKB,
got in
gets the
trouble!
ulti. Oh, that was so
They
important.
get the Underlord too! There's Alfredo, he's trying to get out! He haunts back in!
What?
He's stunned! Kill him! Kill him!
He's brought back in by the mirror shield PA
Oh, the
jump.
mirror shield!
They don't know which one's real. They got the wrong one.
Oh my god, he's gonna live!
It's unbelievable he's escaped it. But Hellboy sees him now.
No, he
What?
might
He's
not.
just ignoring the Spectre.
No one can see the spec!
Well, they're going to get Witch Doctor instead. I'm sure that's fair compensation for not killing Spectre.
They could even it up here. They could at least force buybacks. Alright, now here's
So,
the
Eddie,
question.
Pango's ult in that fight, so important for locking him down and stopping the kill PA. And PA gets as the Finger of Death comes in, PA gets the BKB off for the 50% magic resistance and survives because of it. It was so close, milliseconds. If szethw was milliseconds faster, they might kill PA there.
Oh my god.
They've
This
still
is a
only got buyback.
phenomenal game.
They've still only got buyback. Wogan's got it in 50. Hellboy has it in 30. Jake has it in 40. And it's a
smoke?
minute for Lycan. They're going to try and do rush.
Venge has the rapier, by the way, which I love, because Gino can, if they want to, actually build as a core now, because Venge is kind of a crazy core.
Alright, Venge grabbed the rapier. Could have given it to Lycan, but sure, in the heat of battle,
I
sure.
think I don't think Lycan can drop any of his items, to be honest. I
Yeah.
think all of these are a bit too necessary.
Yeah, he needs them.
You should be able to give things to your wolves.
Put a Lycan on one of the fucking disposable wolves. Put a rapier, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Why not?
They wouldn't see it coming.
That's true.
A wolf walks into your base and just instantly kills your ancient. Just wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, here we go.
The Radiant
So
are shitting themselves now.
Still not 25 on these supports for online, that is. So it'd be good for Radiant to get his 25, because I think everyone else in this game is 25 plus.
It's up! It's
Yeah.
up! Let's see how quickly they do it.
Not even solar cresting. That's how confident they are with this. There we go. Swash.
16 seconds.
Fallen to the die.
Refresh your
So-
shot on tech.
So.
Look at these double waves that they're sending in with the Book of the Dead. I'm actually... The double Book of the Dead plus the Lycan Wolves and his creeps is keeping these mega creeps away from the base pretty fucking well.
It's huge.
But again, they got to send someone back here. It probably has to be Lycan. He's got the boots to travel too.
Yeah.
He can justify
Pango.
it.
Please don't hit Ancients.
gonna
Please
be
don't hit
Hellboy.
Ancients.
He has boots to travel, and he can TP in on Lycan wolves, so
Ah.
that's also fine. Because he also kills the waves really fast, right? Like all his AOE wave clear.
Hellboy has Fallen Sky. Cool.
But now
Right.
waves coming in bot. It's not easy to keep
They
this out.
all have buyback now on Dire. Radiant are down. They don't have it online. They don't have it on Witch Doctor. They don't have it on Viper. This is the time to take a fight. The waves
They're
are pushed
still-
as much as they're going to get.
They don't have time because there's going to be another wave coming into base that they got to go deal with. So they can't.
No,
take
they
a
got
fight
it. They
now.
got it. They can at least get this building.
You gotta be. But this will be a death of like a tier 4 if they try and take this Midrax, I think. Honestly. You can't sort of half-arse it with megas. These guys do a lot of fucking damage. But they might be looking to jump.
Look at that building go down.
So Alfredo is the only one who survived last fight and didn't have to use buyback. Alright, there we go. They backed off again.
Subsequently, Bean on Underlord now has buyback as well.
He didn't have to buy back either. So they're going to stick these two at the front and hope that Dire overcommit to kill them, and they can get some trades. I think is the plan.
So I genuinely think it would have been worth committing something like Lycan or someone to just fucking get up there and get those buildings. I
Well,
really
here's-
think.
I think the correct play now is they can do this where they sit in the triangle under their wards, and they can cut the waves with Rubik
Yeah.
and with PA, and then Pango can deal with this and can come back into the fight whenever. So now that the waves are out, you can go for the committal without risking anything. Because you've still got plenty, 4 minutes you've got to make this work.
Here's the double Book of the Dead. Send them up.
They'll keep... Someone's mismicroing terribly.
It's Lycan.
It's Lycan, as expected.
It's the
but
Lycan specialist. who
Here
is
comes the
standing
war. So it
stock
will be
still.
Megas.
That's it. It's Megas v Megas. Come on.
Oh no, wait, backdoor's kicked in. The creeps aren't there.
They got it. They got it.
There
They
we
got
go.
it.
Radiant's middle base has fallen. The Dire
Megas v Megas. That's what we like to see.
I have not seen this in a while.
This is a phenomenal game of Dota. I just want to make it clear.
Halberd
Wins.
on
Wow.
Bean. That's really important. And they've got Lycan PA. Oh, I'd go for this Bean, man. I'd go for it. But they're still a little worried. They're a little worried about where this Viper could be sitting. Okay, come on. Just keep. So they probably want to wait for the next. Well, they've Lycan on it as well. They're really going for it. But they're just not actually
Here they
committing.
come.
They found
Ryan?
Szethw.
They call Hellboy around the back here, but they're in on Bean. Hellboy gets the ult off.
Madge is dead. Madge is dead instantly.
Madge dead for 2.
Hellboy's in, just causing
Tech
chaos.
killer down. They've lost 2. Hellboy is causing chaos. They're gonna get the Underlord here, I think. Bean goes down. He's dead for 100. So szethw trying to do something around the
Buyback
back.
instantly.
Nutkin. There's a buyback. Can they get Alfredo? There's a Witch Doctor. He's dead for 2 minutes.
Triple kill. And he has Aegis.
Cheese. Hellboy eats the cheese. Aegis coming back. This could be game. It's him
Alfredo.
versus Alfredo.
With the blade mail. Careful with the blade mail.
is under attack.
Hellboy's manning up at the end. They're going to try and hit the
They're just
throne.
gonna click it.
Wogan has no BKB, no Aegis. He can die. Then he's keep disrupting.
Cheetah goes down.
Just not-
Surely that's a rapier.
He's found the
Oh,
Johnson
he's found the
network.
line!
Another one. And Hellboy's still kiting. Look at these plays.
Oh shit, the bite mail! He died of the favor, but they are all dead! Everyone is dead! They are all dead! They're gonna buy back and come back in. His Hellboy. They called it!
Nice.
What a game!
Lord, what a game! Wow.
Yes.
What?
What a game!
What a fireworks display right at the end. Oh my god. Let's look at the graph, because holy shit. Oh my god.
Woo!
I have no words.
Mancaf had baked a fucking cake. That graph looks like a cake. And then at the end it's sliding off the table. The icing is sliding off the table. So, but you know what? Honestly, the crazy thing is the net worth and the experience lead was never really that big. It was just
No, it
this
was-
win probability.
They were down by so many kills, but Wogan's Wizards did such a great job of just farming and just trying to avoid fights and pushing out lanes. They were just always just a little bit behind, 2 or 3k behind. Then once they started getting into the base, they got a bit more money. Once the rapiers started coming out, it was just all downhill. A couple almost throwy moments, but wow.
What a game. So that's
one
Mancaf
for the
down
books.
to the lower brackets. Honestly,
That is one
the
for the
game
books.
last night, I thought that's going to be the game of the tournament. I think that has to be the game so far. That was absolutely fucking insane. Game client out of date. Roger that. Thank you, Supers. Whew! They patched PA after watching that game. So, lesson for all goons. Ban this hero. Ban this hero. Please. Ban this hero. You have to stop letting it through and then thinking Spectre is going to carry you. Stop doing it. Je ne comprends pas. Like, the 2 teams that I've seen first pick it have won.
Yeah. It's so strong. And like Plague was saying, once, because they're so long, these games, everybody's getting the gold they need.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their items, and PA is just better with her items than
Yeah.
so many heroes.
Exactly right, Cock. She gets to that point, doesn't matter what you've got, she's gonna fucking annihilate you. Like it used to be that you would get things like an Aeon Disc or a Ghost Scepter. She gets to nullify, she doesn't give a shit. She does not give a shit. Now they went for trying to win the game earlier. They got the Mega Creeps, but it didn't matter. This Lycan, I mean, we were like, this dog is pretty cool, I guess. He genuinely kept those weights
It's
pushed
really
out
cool.
a lot. It doesn't seem like much, but it did make a difference. The double Book of the Dead meant that they could just go and push, get the mega creeps. Then they don't need to worry about their base anymore. They can do this kind of dive. Really interesting.
I love that little dog. That I don't play Lycan, but might give it a go just to get that shard.
Hell yeah.
So much fun. So much fun.